Hi, Sandra. Thanks for coming today. Can you just
Hi, thanks for having me.
can you just introduce yourself to everybody?
Sure, I'm Sandra Zadell. I'm the Township Manager in Upper Gwynedd Township.
Awesome. And you worked with Partnership TMA on the Bike More, Drive Less program. What were your initial thoughts about new bike trails being created in Upper Gwynedd?
Well, Upper Gwynedd has a long history of really placing a lot of value on our park and rec offerings, which we include bike trails and bike lanes into that category. So I've been manager about 5 years. Even before I was manager, there was a lot of planning done here to increase our walkability, increase trails, increase pedestrian access. So this idea to connect Lansdale and Upper Gwynedd with a bike lane on Broad Street really made a lot of sense to us.
Awesome. And in what ways did you collaborate with the partnership?
Well, the partnership helped us so much. Usually, as a municipality, when we're dealing with trail projects or bike lanes or anything transportation related, we sort of have to go at it alone. There's a lot of work making sure we care a lot about residents being informed. And the biggest thing that the PTMA did for us was resident outreach. So they were present at our events, they were present checking in with property owners on parking and how parking was utilized along Broad Street before the bike trails went in. They really were a public outreach component that was so important to the project, and they did a really good job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what would you say are the tangible benefits of the bike lanes for the township?
I think the first benefit is just it's a very busy road, Broad Street, and it connects us to many other municipalities and to downtown Lansdale. So it was very important to us to increase options for our residents to be able to use multimodal transportation. So I think the tangible benefit is there is a safe accessible route, at least on one of our main thoroughfares, and actually a second main thoroughfare at Morris Road that it almost connects to. So it was really important. It's a goal of ours to connect the whole township so that we're walkable and bikeable throughout the township over the next 20 some years.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Um, and I know as a township, you have these goals for connecting and um, getting people outside and
Yeah.
unplugging. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. We are so lucky in Upper Gwynedd to have such a great park system and also residents that are really into everything that we offer in our park system. So I feel very rarely is there a park area or a trail that's not utilized. When I walk around the township or drive around the township, I see the utilization all the time. There are always people on our trails. There's always people in the bike lanes on Broad Street, even in this colder weather in the winter. And I think residents really like to have a place to get outdoors, be healthy, move, and in some cases get to work. You know, they might need to ride their bike to work or connect with friends and family that way. Not everyone is a car driver, so it's nice to have other options for our residents.
Right. Okay. And what have you heard from the community? Have people been super excited about this?
Yeah,
And
we have a great network of residents that are very involved, that are bike riders. They come to our board meetings. I know they meet with PTMA often, the North Penn bike group, and we've heard great things. And then again, anecdotally, we see people using the bike lanes. And I've seen young people, old people, children, every different type of person utilizing those lanes.